All right. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon from wherever you may be listening from. Royal QT Motion International, and my name is Coach Mo. I welcome you to our Friday Zoom session. We normally do this every Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays. Okay, so today is going to be questions and answers. So please, if you have any issues, if you have any challenges, please, this is the time to ask your question, and I'll try my best to answer them one after the other. So if you have questions, we have to take this orderly, please, one after the other. If you have a question, please raise up your digital hands, and you can as well drop your question on the chats. So do that, please, orderly, one after the other. Just raise up your digital hands, then I will unmute you to speak up. Please don't forget to remind your prospects and downlines that we are live. So questions, please. I am waiting for your questions. All right, for those who just joined us now, we are going to be taking in questions. Please, if you have questions, ask your questions one after the other. Raise up your digital hand so that I will unmute you to speak up. Okay. Queen Akambi, please unmute your mic and speak up.
Okay, good evening, Coach.
All right, good evening.
Yes, well done for the work you are doing.
Yeah, thank you very much.
My question is the person that I signed up a few days ago. He told me that because he traded 2 coins with
Okay.
his 100 USDT that he started with, that is why he cannot. Is that why he cannot trade more coins? So somebody told him that with 100 USDT, one cannot trade more than 2 coins at the same time. I explained to him that it depends on the amount that I put in the first buying. Because after the first buying of 15 USDT, I believe you can still trade with more coins, that small amount. But I just say, let me find out, because me too, I'm just getting to know more and more about this Royal Kill business. That's why I say, let me ask if you can help me throw more light. Thank you.
Okay. The newbies with us tonight is TMI have a recording All right, I'm back, please. Sorry about that. My network is really misbehaving these nights. I don't know what is happening, but please just bear with me. I'll try and manage the network. All right, so I was trying to answer a question for the recommended capital for RQTMI. Please, it is 100 USDT. So if you want to trade more than one coin, because we recommend minimum 3 coins. The reason why we always recommend you to trade 3 coins is because let's assume you have $300. Instead of putting the $300 on just a single trade, it is better to trade 3 coins so that you are going to maximize your profit. The reason for this is now, if you are trading 3 coins, 2 coins might be slow to sell off, while one will sell off fast, or one can sell off fast, then you can move that capital to go and trade another coin. You might be trading 3 coins. One coin might be slow to sell off, while two will sell off fast, and then you have 2 extra capital to trade 2 new coins. This is the reason why we always recommend at least trade minimum of 3 coins. Now, for those who don't have capital to trade for 3 coins, you can trade your 1 coin if you have only capital for 1 coin, and then you keep on managing that capital until you can grow your capital to be able to trade 2 coins or even more, or you can also increase your capital when you understand the business. So please take note about that. I believe your question has been answered. Akambi, please, so take notes, guide your downlines, let them know that minimum coins we actually recommend is 3, but if they don't have up to the capital to trade 3 coins, then they can trade whatever coins their capital can take. But please do not overtrade. What is overtrading? It is when you are using the capital meant to trade 1 coin or 2 coins to trade more coins. So please, guys, take note about that. All right. Playrootcom, please unmute your mic and speak up. If you can hear me loud and clear, kindly unmute your mic and speak up. Playrootcom, if you can hear me loud and clear, please unmute your mic and speak up. Nelson, if you can hear me loud and clear, please kindly unmute your mic and speak up. Nelson.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening.
Yeah, thank you, Coach Mo, for gracing this occasion this evening. So, please, I would just like, for the benefit of few of my downlines that are actually in this meeting, I just want you to throw an in-depth light on floating loss. Thank you.
And this is one of the most important aspects of this business. And it is very important every one of us understands what floating loss is all about, so that you won't get confused, or you won't go and do something you are not supposed to do because of the lack of information, or maybe you're scared that you are losing money. So I will break it down, please, so that every one of us here tonight will understand when we see floating loss happening to our trade. So I think I would like to demonstrate something. So let me just share my screen. I just pray the network allows me to do that. Okay, just give me a second, please. Okay, I'm about to share my screen now. My network. Please, guys, just bear with me. I'm having network issues here. Just hold on, please. Okay, almost ready. I believe every one of you can see my screen. If you can see my screen on the chat, if you can all see my screen, let's get a 111 on the chat. Can you hear me? If you can. All right, I am back. Please, network threw me out again. My network is really bad tonight. All right, so if you can see my screen, please let me see a 111 on the chat. 111. If you can all see my screen, please. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right, let's proceed, please. So somebody asked what floating loss actually means. Now, this is floating loss. What floating loss actually means. Okay, so now let me use a typical example of a trader in your local market or in the market, whichever you call it. But now, a trader in the market is always out for what we call profit. So if a trader buys a product low, buy low, that trader wants to sell what? Sell high. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So a typical trader in the market will want to buy a product low or buy his product low and sell high. That is the exact thing we are doing here because we are trading the spot markets. And trading the spot markets, we are aiming to buy low and to sell high. And now we all agree that the market goes what? It goes this way. It goes up and goes down. This is how it moves. It is volatile. It is in the volatility we make the money. So when the price is down, it is an opportunity to buy. And when the price is up, it is an opportunity to sell. Sell, buy. So this is how we make money from the volatility. Now, this trader was given an information in the market that the coming week, a bag of rice is going to go up. The price of a bag of rice is going to go up to $55. This is the projected price that a bag of rice will be going to the coming week. So what will a smart trader do? A smart trader will quickly go and stock up his store, especially when his quantity is low. His quantity of rice is low. So he went to buy 10 bags of rice at the rate of $50 per bag of rice, meaning he used $500 to buy 10 bags of rice. But something happened. After 2-3 days, he bought these 10 bags of rice. A bag of rice dropped down in price to $48. Now, I want to ask the question, is this trader in a real loss or not in a real loss? Please let me get an answer on the chat. Is this trader in a real loss or not in a real loss? Remember, this trader bought a bag of rice, $50 per bag of rice, and he was able to buy 10 bags of rice because he was told that the coming week, a bag of rice will be going up to $55. So as a smart trader, he quickly went to stock up his store with 10 bags of rice. But something happened the following day, the bag of rice dropped down to $48 per bag of rice. Now the question, guys, is this trader in a real loss or not in a real loss? Please, I want to see answers on the chat. Okay, I can see somebody saying loss. Okay, loss. Not in a real 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 loss. Are you guys sure he is not in a real loss? Not in a real loss. Okay, now, what this trader is experiencing is not actually a real loss. What this trader is experiencing is called what? It is called a floating loss. A floating loss. Why is it called a floating loss? It's because the bags of rice are still in his custody. They are still in his warehouse or in his store. It is only when this trader sells these bags of rice at a loss, at the current price of $48 per bag of rice, that is when this trader will be in a loss. In as much as what is the rule of the game as a trader? Patience. That is why we are always patient here. He can be patient and wait for the price to go back up to $50 or even $55 or even more, and then he can now sell. So when the price is up to $55 per bag of rice, now the floating loss will turn to what we call floating profits. Floating profit. He can now choose to sell at the $55 or even more. This is trading. Price goes up, goes down. It must, whether the price is down, it must surely go back up. So what we are doing here is similar to those traders in the markets. That is why we choose to trade the sports markets. That is why we are trading sports trading. Now, in the sports markets, sorry, not marketing, markets. Now, in the sports market, when you are trading a particular coin and you have $100 to trade a coin and the coin is sold for $1, it means that when you buy this coin with your $100 at the rate of $1 per coin, a coin is sold for a unit. You are going to be given 100 units in your digital bank, in your cryptocurrency exchange, whether you use Binance, you use Bybit, whichever currency, whichever exchange you use with your Royal Q, you are going to be given 100 units, because 100 divided by 1 will give you 100. Okay, now you have 100 units. This 100 units is it is the price that is volatile. Take this 100 units of this, I repeat, take this 100 units of coin out of right, referring to drops 50 cents. It means $100. About my network, guys. Explain is take that through, and the robot will never sell a loss. It will only sell for you in profits. Please, can you hear me? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, let me see 111, please. Can you still hear me? Can you hear me now? Oh my network is terrible. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Please, I hope you all understood the floating loss I just tried to explain. However, network was trying to mess around with the explanation, but I believe it is clear. If it's not clear, please permit me to say it again. Please let me get answers on the chat. I hope it is well understood. Okay, I can see pressing is understood. Okay. The most important part. Okay, what part was that? Okay, let me stop sharing then. Let me stop sharing. I think the sharing is making the network slow. Okay, I can see more people saying it was understood, while some were saying it's not clear. All right, let me quickly say it again. Let's assume a trader. Let's assume a trader in the markets. A trader in the markets is into sales of rice, and that trader was told that a bag of rice is going to go up. The price of a bag of rice will be going up, becoming weak. So what will a smart trader do? A smart trader will definitely go and quickly stock up his store, especially when the quantity of his bags of rice are low. So this smart trader went to buy 10 bags of rice at the rate of $53 per bag of rice. So when he bought 10 bags of rice at $53, the total money he used to buy those 10 bags of rice was $530. Now, something happened in the coming days. A bag of rice dropped down to $48 per bag of rice. Does that mean that this trader is in a real loss or not in a real loss? And majority were saying he is not in a loss, while some said he is in a loss, and some said he's not in a loss because he has not yet sold. Now, the answer to the question is he is not in a loss. What he is experiencing is called floating loss, because the bags of rice are still in his custody. They are still in his store. He's still seeing the 10 bags of rice. So it is when he sold at that price, that is when he now sold at a loss, and he is now experiencing a real loss. But in as much as a trader understands the rule of the game as a trader, meaning he needs to be patient because the price will definitely go back up. When the price goes back up to, let's say, $55 per bag of rice, he is now experiencing what we call floating profit. I repeat, floating profit. So meaning he can now sell and make some profit. That is the same thing we are experiencing here when we are trading the spot market. When we are trading the spot market. In the spot market, what we always do here is we buy low and sell high. So when you are trading a coin, let's assume that coin you are trading with your $100 is sold for $1 per unit, because a coin is sold per unit. $100 will give you 100 units, meaning that 100 units, you can see it in your exchange, in your digital bank. Meaning if you use Bybit, you use Binance, your 100 units will be seated there looking at you. It is stable. It is not volatile. It is the price that is volatile. What happens when the price goes down from $1 to 50 cents? That is 0.50, meaning your $100 will no more be $100, but will be showing $50. But are you in a loss? No, you are in a floating loss. It is only when you sell at that moment that you are going to be experiencing a real loss. So the robot will never sell. I repeat, the robot will never sell for you in loss. Robot will wait until the price goes back up to maybe $1.5 or $2. If it goes back to $1.5, it will sell, and you are going to be making an extra $50, because the total value of that asset will be $150. So I believe this answer to the question is well understood now. Is well understood. Please, if it's well understood, let me get an answer on the chat before I take the next question. You need to understand this floating loss, because a lot of people are really confused when they notice their assets overview is going down. It is part of the business. Your asset will go up and go down. That does not mean you are in a loss, please. It is because you are trading. All right, I can see it's well understood. It's now crystal clear. All right, awesome. Thank you so much for those who responded. Okay, Chike, if you can hear me, please unmute your mic and speak up. Chike, if you can hear me, unmute your mic and speak up.
Yeah, Coach Paul, good evening. And thank you.
Yes, good evening.
Good
yeah, thank you.
Please, my question is about circle trading and sports one shot. For instance,
Okay.
I'm in a circle trading, like my account. I'm trading on circle, and maybe one of the coins I'm trading like, for instance, I'm trading Acro on circle, and a signal was dropped on the group like for one shot, and the coin is also Acro. In the case I'm having extra fund, can I still pick that trade on one shot while I have it on circle already? So that's my question, please.
Okay, thank you for your question. So you can't trade that coin again because you already have it running. The only way you can trade it is using another exchange. But there are a lot of coins to trade, so you must not bother yourself about that. Just wait for another signal and trade it. But as for that Acro that is already running on Circle, you can't trade it because it's an ongoing trade. I hope it's clear.
Okay, yeah, very clear. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, Femi, if you can hear me loud and clear, please unmute yourself. Why I can see some questions on the chat. Please, I'll answer those questions on the chat as well. So, Femi, please speak up.
Okay, good evening, Coach, and good evening, everyone.
Yes, good evening.
Coach, please, I would like to have better understanding on the different strategy modes. That's the sub-beam, the warehouse mode, and the other one. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. So for the warehouse, when it's buying those margin calls, it will not sell, meaning you are not going to be making money downtrend. It will be buying your margin calls, but it won't sell any of the margin calls. It will sell them all at once, meaning when the price starts to go up, maybe it has bought to the 10th call. When the price starts to go back up from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, down to the first call, it will sell all together and give you your take profit. So when you set your trade on warehouse, you are not going to be making money on the downtrend. But when it sells everything together, it will give you a profit. That is what warehouse stands for. Now, for the sub-beam will be making you money downtrend, but it will not give you the profit. It will be compounding your profits to make more money for you. But a lot of people don't like that. They want to see how much they are making on their sub sales. So when it is for the sub-beam now, it will be using your profit to buy back again, but it won't show on your revenue. It will only show when it has finished selling those sub sales and move to the 4321 and sell them together, because 4321 and first buy is a single entity, but the fifth call downward are sub sales. They are all single entity. They sell them separately. The robot will sell them separately. So I repeat, sub-beam, it will not show you profit that is making on the sub sales, because it will be using the profit made to re-enter again. Profit again, your capital re-enter again. But people want to be seeing what they are making. That is why we always advise people to use sub-beam mode real-time settlement. Sub-beam mode real-time settlement will settle you on each sub-sales. It will show you the exact profit that was made in your revenue, and everything goes to your Binance. That is the difference. If it's not clear, please let me know. I'll still break it down again. Femi, is it clear or not? Can you still hear me, Femi?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you. I understood. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Okay, let me go to the chat. Please, I can see some questions there. Please, how do we know percentage to select for a coin in minus? Please, if you are using the change in percentage tactics, we also refer to it as the trading without analysis. That is the first strategy you should learn because it is the easiest. Somebody is asking, how do we know the percentage of take profit to choose when a coin is in minus 15, minus 10, minus 3, minus 20 loss or dip, etc. Okay, so the conditions that needs to be met for you to pick a coin. I repeat, it has to be among the 25 recommended volatile coins by RQTMI. We have a reason for that. So if you don't have access to those 25 coins, please request for it on the group. The same group you got this link from, it's going to be shared for you. Now, those 25 coins needs to be loaded on your TradingView app. You need to install TradingView app to load it. We have a video on this. When you load it, you sort it to make sure you look out for a coin that has gone deep. The price has fallen down by -3% and above. When you see anyone, you can go to your Royal Q and search for that coin and trade. You don't need preset price for this strategy, but your take profit should not go beyond 3%. I repeat, your take profit should not go beyond 3%. It can be 2.5%, it can be 2%, but please don't go beyond 3. So, daughter of Grace, I believe your question has been answered. The answer to your question is 3%. Don't go beyond 3%. Let me move to the next question. Please explain the implication of selling a trade directly in Binance. When you sell your trade directly in Binance, you are still going to be charged your FOI fee on Royal Q, and it will interfere with your trade. So whenever you are trading with your Royal Q bots, don't interfere. Let robots do its thing. Okay, but if you manually go and sell on Binance, you are still going to be charged your FOI fee on Royal Q. So if you want to sell, it is advisable to sell manually on Royal Q app, not on Binance. Take note about that. Lydia Wilson, I believe your question has been answered clearly. Coach, please, can we post this training sooner so that we can go over it? Yes, please, I'll try my best to upload it. Sometimes when it's delays, it's because of network, but I'll try my best to post it and share across the group once we are done. Good evening, Coach. Please, is there any negative effects for overtrading? Yes, please. You know, we use margin calls here to trade. Our style of trading, RQTMI style of trading, we trade with margin calls. It's only when you are using the bull tactics, you also need to understand the conditions that you must agree on when you are trading the bull tactics. But the default strategy will make you money uptrend and downtrend, meaning even when the price is falling, you are making money. So let's assume you have a capital in your Binance you are trading with. That capital needs to cover up for the number of margin call for the recommended settings you are using for that trade. And a situation happens, you now go and add up more coins that you are not supposed to add up to your trade. It means that your capital will not be enough to buy up those margin calls. And you get messages like insufficient balance. And your margin calls will stop. Your margin calls will stop because it cannot longer proceed further to buy those margin calls. So that is the implications. You won't be able to make more money downtrend because your margin calls won't be able to, your capital won't be able to cover up for your margin calls. Success, I hope you understand the implication now. Okay, let me move to the next question. Oh, Kate, your questions are much. Okay. Where will I start from? Please, which exchange do we advise our Nigerian prospects to open, buy their USDT and keep their crypto and USD funds as Binance has discontinued their P2P services platform? Okay. Please, for the P2P issues with Binance, we have a group. RQTMI now have a group that was open for the community where you can easily buy and sell your USDT. If you are not on that group, please reach out to your upline to be added to that group. But it is optional, please. You can also buy USDT on Bybit Exchange. There are other exchanges where you can easily buy USDT. You can use Bybit, you can use KuCoin, you can easily buy and sell over there. But we have a group, you can easily buy and also sell using escrow. It has been working ever since Binance started having that P2P issues, and everything is working perfectly. So take note about that. Please, can we have a clear, practical, and comprehensive training session on how to get our prospect activated and fully started? Please, we have a playlist for this. We have a playlist for this on how to build team. There are about 4 videos that was done for team building for those who are interested to build team. If you don't have access to those videos, just go to your YouTube on your phone, search for RQTMI. You can do that now as I'm talking. Go to your YouTube on your phone and search for RQTMI. You will see the channel for RQTMI. Open it, go to videos, and check for playlist. Under playlist, you will see some various playlists there. Check for how to become a V2 in 14 days. In 14 days. That is the playlist. There are 4 videos there. Watch it. Very interesting, and you are going to learn a lot of things from there. There are videos made from our top leaders to guide you on how you can build team the right way so that you won't do mistakes that some of our leaders did in the past. Even me, I made a very big mistake when I was building my team. So please take note about that for those who are interested in team building. Okay. All right, so let me move back to those who are raising up their hands. Plerucom, please unmute your mic and speak up. Plerucom, if you can hear me loud and clear, please unmute your mic and speak up. If you're not ready, I'll move on to the next person. All right, Nelson, if you can hear me, please unmute your mic and speak up. I thought Nelson has said something before. Nelson, you have something to say again?
Yes, I do.
All right, you can proceed, please.
Okay, Coach, please, I would like to know for those margin calls. So I really need a little bit of explanation on the profit margin. Is it the same take profit percentage when the price goes deep and those margin calls are actually bought? Is it the same percentage it's going to give you as profit as the first buy that you set?
Okay. Let me explain. I have to share my screen to explain this. I think my network is a bit better now, so let me try and see. I believe every one of you can see my screen. If you can see my screen, please let me confirm that on the chat. Please confirm if you cannot see my screen. Can you all see my screen? Thank you. Thank you. Now let's use Magic 5 for this explanation. Now you said for the take profit of the sub sales from margin 5 downward. Remember, I think the last time I explained this part, I took my time to explain this part so that you all will understand, but I am going to explain again for those who were not on the session that day. Okay. Now, this is how this robot works. It buys the first buy. The first buy means the first amount that will be deducted from your capital to buy that coin you are trading. First buy. I also call it FB. Not Facebook, oh, first buy. Now, first buy is the first amount that will be deducted from your trading capital to buy up a coin, meaning it has started trading for you. So what happens when the price is supposed to go up but doesn't go up and starts to go down? Yes, scenarios like that happen a lot because the market is volatile. Nobody controls the market. The market is not owned by anyone. So When the price starts to go down, decline down, that is where you have margin call drop. When the price goes down by minus 0.2%, it will trigger and buy the first margin call. How much will be used to buy from your capital? Because it is definitely not going to use all your capital. This is where this multiple buy-in ratio comes in play. How does it work? 2.5 times your first buy. That will be the capital that will be used to buy the first call from your trading capital. The price is supposed to go up from that moment, but something happened again. It's continued to decline down to another minus 0.5%. This depends on your settings, please, and your capital. It will trigger again and buy the second call, which is 9.8 times first buy. Whatever you get is the amount that will be used. So by the time it buys up to the fourth call, first to the fourth call plus first buy, it takes this as a single entity. I repeat, a single entity. What do I mean by single entity? It means that by the time it wants to sell them, it will sell them all together. So whichever or whatever amount of capital that was allocated to buy the first buy, to buy the first to the fourth call, it will sell them all. That is where your multiple buy-in ratio comes in. Whatever you are using for your multiple buy-in ratio, whatever amount that is allocated here, when it is selling all, if it's 3%, you are using 3% of the amount that was used to buy the first buy, first to the fourth call, it will give you 3%. I believe that is well explained and clear. Now, let's take a look at the fifth call. The fifth call is a single entity. The sixth call is a single entity. From fifth call downward to the last call you are using, they are all single entity, and we call them sub-cells. That is where the sub-cells happens. That is when you make money downtrend, because the price can go down like this and go up again and go down again and go up again. If it has not passed the fifth call, it can go down again. So it can repeat this cell over and over again. But when it's moving from the 13th to the 12th, it will sell 13 and then give you a profit. The profit is what you are asking now. Which profit will it give you? Now, this is it. This is it. Where you have distributed and take profit allocation. Distributed and take profit allocation, whatever you see here is the profit it will give you from the fifth call down. That is why you see fifth call down to the 24th call. This is magic 5. So it can give you 1.8, 1.8. Once the market keeps on doing what we call from the fifth call, once the market keeps on doing like this, go down again, depending on the number of margin calls it is mine. It can do this over and over again, even 50 times in a day. It all depends on the volatility of that coin on that day. I hope your questions or your question is answered clearly. Nelson, are you still there? I hope your question have been answered clearly.
Very clear, boss. Very, very clear. Fantastic. Thank you so, so much. I understand.
All right, you're welcome. All right, okay. All right, let me see. I can't find any other person raising up their hands. Let me check. Okay, so please, no more questions. If you have questions, please ask questions, because time is no longer on our side. Time is no longer on our side. Ask questions. The more you ask questions, the more you understand the business. You cannot sell what you don't understand. You cannot sell what you don't understand. The magic 5, please. It is minimum $520. Minimum $520 and above. It is boldly written on it. If you check at the top, you see it's RQTMI Magic 5. Minimum capital is $520 and above. So let's assuming you have $1,600. You can trade 3 coins, 520 per trade. 520 per trade. That is 520 times 3 will give you $1,560. Remember, I said it is very good for you to trade more than 1 coin if you have the capital. Minimum we recommend is 3 coins at a time and above, depending on your capital. Minimum 3 coins, maximum 10 coins on 1 shot. That is what we highly recommend if you have the capital. I hope your question has been answered clearly. For a newbie, please, if you are a newbie, you just recently activated your boats, always work with your upline. Your upline is the person who shared the business with you. Reach out to your upline and let your upline know that you have activated your boat and you are ready to start trading. Please, uplines, always reach out to your downlines and guide them when they need your help. We have videos. We also have videos. Please share videos with your activated downline so that they can watch and then you explain better for them. When you activate your Royal Queue, depending on your capital, we have 4 ways you can trade, which Alkutema has been able to create 4 strategies you can trade with. Now, the first strategy is, that is the first thing we always encourage you to learn, to master before any other thing. Now, the first is you learn how to trade without analysis. That is the first strategy I expect everyone of you that are new to master first. And then you can either choose to trade RQTMI signals. We drop signals on groups every day. You can choose to trade signals. But if you want to start, learn the trading without analysis first, then you can later learn how to trade the signals. Now, the third method is, if you want to learn how to analyze yourself and pick trades yourself, we have videos on that. We do trainings on that as well. And then the fourth strategy is autopilot. If you have the capital and you don't have the time, yes, of course, you can use autopilot. The minimum capital we recommend for autopilot is $7,000. That is trading 12 coins. 12 coins with $525 will give you, that's okay, not up to 7,000, that's about 6,300. If you are trading 12 volatile coins, we have at least 12 volatile coins. And if you want to trade the 25 volatile coins on autopilot, 525 times 25 will give you 13,125. This is hands-free. Your robot keeps on making money for you every single day. You don't need to depend on signal. You don't need to do anything. Just plug and play. Plug and play. I hope it is clear. So it all depends on you and your capital. But if you don't have up to this, then you have no other option than to trade without analysis, or you trade the signals with minimum of $100 and above. I hope it is clear. Christian, Michael, please unmute your mic and speak up.
Good evening, sir.
Yes,
thank
good
you
evening.
for the tutorial. Well appreciated. Please, I want to find out something if I'm
Yeah,
wrong.
thank you.
Yeah, I want to find out something if I'm wrong or right. Let's assume the thing has been buying margin cost up to, let's assume in 10 now, and it starts selling, sell 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Now, after the 5,
Okay.
the thing started dropping again. Once it's dropped, the next call, will it be another 6? Or it will start from the 11th where it stopped before? Do you understand the question, sir?
No. Please repeat that question again. Hello, can you hear me?
Okay. Let's assume the coin starts dropping up to the 10th. Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, loud and clear. Proceed.
Hello?
Yes, proceed.
Okay. Let's assume the coin start dropping up to the 10th call. It started dropping up to the 10th call. And now the coin starts going up and it starts selling. Sell the 10th, 9, 8, 7, got to the 6th one. So after selling the 6th one, instead of selling the 5th call, it started going down again. the next buy it will buy, will it be 11th or it will start from the 6th again, start going 6, 7, 8, 9 again?
From the 6, remember it has sold up all those positions that was open and that was bought. So it will repeat the same process again from 6, 7, 8, 9 back to 10. It will do that. It can do that over and over again. That is giving you sub-sells, depending on the volatility of the market or of that coin you are trading for that day. I hope it's clear.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, with a capital of $100 in trading signal, what is the best for me, sir? And how many coin can I trade? I just said this over and over again. With your $100, you can only trade one coin per trade. One coin per trade, please. One coin at a time or one trade at a time. Don't go and trade 3 coins or 4 coins with $100. It will not work. You are over trading and it will affect your trade. So trade $100 with one coin. And then what is the best option? Yeah, that's the best option I just said. You are only allowed to trade, not to allow, but what we recommend for you and what is advisable for you to trade is one trade at a time with $100. If you want to trade more coins at a time, it means that you need to increase your trading capital to either $300 trading 3 coins with $100 per trade. I hope it's clear. And you are using Magic 5 because Magic 5 is the settings recommended for your capital. I hope your question has been answered clearly. Play Rookcom has been raising up his hand since, and he's not saying anything. Okay. Okay, let me go to the chat if I can see questions there. All right, good evening, sir. My BLZ USDT has been trading since yesterday. I hope it is okay. What can I do since I cannot trade multiple coins? Thank you. Please, what you can do is just to exercise patience. Nobody can tell you the exact time a trade will close. The market must play its thing, or must do its thing, must do some shakara before it will sell. So please just remain patient and let the robot do its thing. Everything is fine with your trade. It is just the market's condition. So you just have to be patient. If you don't have more capital to open more trades, please remain patient. It will sell in no time. I hope your question has been answered. Okay, I can't see further questions anymore. No other questions for now. I believe everything is well understood and everybody is fine for tonight. We are still going to meet same time, same place tomorrow. So please make sure you are here same time, same place tomorrow. Is it one coin in a day or at a time? No. Immediately when that trade sells off, that is when you can trade the next available signal or available trade. Nobody can tell you whether it will take 2 days or 3 days to close. Nobody can tell you that, please. It all depends on the market condition. Once your trade is running, just take your mind off it. Just relax. Allow the robot to do its thing. Afesti, yes, why not? You can raise up your digital hands, or let me unmute you from here. Afesti, if you have something to say, please unmute your mic and speak up now. Afesti. If you have something to say, please unmute your mic and speak up.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, good evening. Thank you very much for the lecture.
All right, thank you.
What is the best number of coin to use for a 2,400 capital? Or let me say $3,000 capital. Is it 3 coin, 1,000, 6 coin, 525, or um, um,
Okay.
just look.
So it all depends. It all depends. Yes, I understand. I understand your question. So it all depends on you. You remember we said the minimum we recommend is 3 coins and maximum 10 coins. So you can either do 1,000 per coin, trading 3 coins, or you do 4 or 5 coins or 6 coins, depending on you. If you want to trade 6 coins now, let's say 3,000 divided by 6, meaning you have 500 per trade. So just make it 5 coins so that I can easily trade with Magic 5. So 3,000 divided by 5 will give you 600. So you can trade $600 per trade, meaning you can trade 5 coins, which is very, very good because you are maximizing your profit and you are giving your robot more coins to trade so that you can have more trade running so that more can close faster and then you can move on to another trade. I hope it is clear.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
So use Magic 5 with 600 per trade, or you just do your maths, but Magic 5 is the best to recommend. Magic 5, please. Just find a way you are going to be using Magic 5 without your capital, because your capital will be very, very okay to accommodate Magic 5 settings.
All right.
Joseph, just check your icon there. Those icons where you have reactions, you'll see where you can raise up your digital hands at the bottom of your Zoom app. But if you want to say something, Joseph, let me unmute you and speak up. Joseph, it seems you want to say something, so let me unmute you and speak up. You can speak up, please. Joseph, if you can hear me, you can unmute yourself and speak up.
Hello.
Yes, speak up again, please. Unmute your mic. You need to unmute your mic, Joseph.
Yeah, what I'm saying is that I want to know where I will click and then to raise my hands next time, so that next time I will do that.
You check reactions, where you have reactions after chats at the bottom of your app, your Zoom app. You see reactions, tap on reactions, you will see raise hand. That is where you find raise hand.
Okay. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, any more questions, please? Any more questions for tonight? Please, more questions, please. Just know that what you make in a month, minimum 5 to 100% or 5 to 50%. It all depends on the market. Don't overworry yourself when your trade is not selling. If the money is in your bank accounts, it will keep on losing value. If your bank, will not give you what ReacQ is giving you. So just relax. Take this business as a long-term business, as long as it's sustainable and you are not losing money. But remember, I keep saying this. I even said this last week. We are approaching the bull season very, very soon. And in the bull season, we are going to make a lot of money. Trades will be selling off faster because we are in the bull season. So those period your trade was not giving you the money you are waiting for or you are looking for, you will make those money. You will recover all of them when we are fully in the bull season. Simple as that. But do you have the patience? Please be patient. Nothing good comes easy. Just understand the business and keep on showing up, because the more you keep on showing up, the more you keep on attending Zoom sessions, the more you understand the business, and that is how you become successful in the business. So please, that is my advice for you all who have been worried about their trades not selling off. It will sell off. Just relax. It will sell off. I hope it's clear. I can still see some people trying to ask questions. Okay, Biscott, please unmute your mic and speak up. Biscott, please unmute your mic and speak up.
Thank you, Coach. Please, I want to ask, this coin that will be listed on the 4th, some of us are trading on it.
Yes.
I mean, what is there any hope?
You've not done anything about it up to now. No. You made a very big mistake. You have not done anything since then.
Oh, I think since we have up to 4th.
No.
That it could sell before then.
That's no. Please, for your information, for in case of next time, when you find out that a coin you are trading is about to be delisted, just wait for the emergency information that will be dropped by RQTMI, and you'll be instructed on what to do. And the instruction was for you to sell that coin, but before you sell it, please just share your screen so that we can do it together, so that those of us with us tonight will learn from your screen.
In fact, before
your screen.
I had this question, I looked for it now. I really didn't find it again, but let me try and see.
Share
the last time I saw it this evening. Okay.
Just share your screen. You are not to wait, because people will be taking out their money. Why? Because of it is going to be delisted.
Dipping and dipping.
It will dip because people are taking their money away.
Wow, my God.
Tap on share. Tap on share. Just check if you see share.
I've tapped on share.
You were supposed to take now. Tap on just what can you see on your screen?
I don't. Okay, let me repeat it again.
Tap on share. Yes.
Screen.
What can you see? Yes, tap on screen.
Share. Screen, okay. Start now.
Yes, please share screen. Yes, start now. Yes.
But look at what it's showing me. Appear on top. This permission allows an app to show things.
Yes, look for Zoom app. Go down. You see your apps on your phone. Just scroll down alphabetically. Look for Zoom and enable it. You need to enable the Zoom app.
Zoom. Okay. I've enabled it.
Okay, go back. Go back now. It will share. Tap on share. Tap on share again. Let's see.
Okay. Oh,
yeah, it's coming up. So let's go to RoyalQ first. Let me see your RoyalQ app. Which of the coin are you trading that is going to be delisted?
Just before I ask this question, I tried to look for it. I didn't find it again. But the last time I saw it this evening, it had dipped by about 30%. I hope it has not completely wiped off.
Go to your Binance, let's see. Go to your Binance.
Let me minimize this. Binance. Wallets.
Yes, please. Wallet, spots. Spots.
Yeah, I'm on spots.
Yes. Now let's look for the coin.
Okay, it's there to be delisted. It's gone. My God. Wow.
To be delisted. But there's no money here.
No more there. What has happened to it?
But it's showing 0 USDT. Are you sure it didn't? Are you sure you didn't sell it?
No, I didn't
convert it or anything.
I still saw it much later this evening with about a dip of over 30%.
How much are you trading with the coin?
It's a little less than, it's 200 and something USDT.
200 and something USDT.
Yeah, between 200 and 300. It's not up to 300, maybe 259 or thereabout. I can't remember the value.
It is not supposed to show you 0 because it has not yet been delisted. So your value is still going to be there. Your money is still going to be there, waiting for you to convert or to take out your funds. Because I helped somebody to do this similar thing yesterday, and we had to convert to move the money to Sun and set a sell limit price so that he can recover his money back. So for this to show zero, it is strange. It is not supposed to be. So are you sure you didn't sell this thing? That's my concern now. All right, let's confirm something. Tap on trade.
Trade.
Tap on trades.
Okay.
See where you have trades down.
Okay.
Now see where you have open orders, holdings, spot grid. See that or the last icon like envelope. Yeah. Tap on it, please.
We open orders.
Yes, open orders, holdings, spot grid. Then there's an icon after those writings. Tap on that icon there.
Okay.
That's history. It's history. Okay. Now go to trade history. Trade history. You can see. You can see what I'm saying. Mob.
Yes, what happened to it?
So probably it's sold now. It's sold. Because see. Now go to your Royal Queue. Let's check something. Go to your Royal Queue.
Okay. Minimize. Where is the money? Okay,
go to your Royal Queue. Then go to home.
There's some money there, but it must have sold at a okay. Yes, I think it's sold.
No,
because
it can't sell at a loss. Go to home.
No, I'm seeing.
No, we are going to see it. Don't worry. I'll show you where you see it. Just go to home.
Okay.
Tap on revenue details.
Wow, it's sold really. Wow, with minimum.
Now tap on.
No,
tap
it's there.
I'm
seeing it.
Tap on the first. Yes, that's it now. It has sold. That's what I wanted to show you. So it's fine. You have nothing to worry about.
It's sold by 11.
So it
minutes. Okay.
The coin. It went up. It went up. So lucky you. It went up. It went up and it sold.
Wow.
So you have nothing to worry about this.
Oh, thank you. It sold.
Yeah. So you have nothing to worry about.
2 minutes after 10, it sold.
Yes.
Oh,
exactly.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you. Welcome. All right.
I'm so grateful to you.
Okay, so please, do we have any more question? Okay, I can see Joseph. Joseph, if you have something to say, please unmute your mic and speak up. Joseph, if you can hear me, unmute your mic and speak up.
Yeah, hello. Yes, Coach.
All right, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you.
Please, the Excel sheet.
Yes.
Where can I get it? Is it from my upline? The Excel sheet.
You can, yes, request from your upline or request for it from the group. It will be shared. Don't just request. Okay. If I see the message, I'll share it. If I don't share it, somebody will definitely share it before I share it.
Okay, thank you very much, Coach.
You're welcome. Okay. In the absence of no other questions, I think we can call it a night. We can still meet here same time, same place tomorrow, please. For Canada, if the person is a Nigerian, please use Huobi HTX. Huobi, use HTX to create an account. A Nigerian account, please. All right, so thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for listening. You can all unmute your mic, please, and say goodbye to everyone. Bye-bye from this end.
Hello, thank you so much, Coach. We are very, very grateful for your patience and teaching us.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you so much, Coach Mo. Thank you so much.